I'll tell you what, this baby is smooth and race ready for all those fans.
Well, this looks familiar. This is what's known as a pit bike. You know, guys in the bigger racing sanctioning bodies use these little 50cc mini bikes to get around the pits because they're so large. Well, racers, being racers, you know what they do? They tinker. They like to soup things up, and they like to race them. So that's exactly what they're doing now. Only restrictions are you can have only 2 studs on each knob of the tire for the ice, and the wheels have to remain at 12 inches or less. Otherwise, do whatever you want to them, and why not? It's ice. Let's race some 50cc's and see what happens.
That's exactly right. That is what happens. You know, in the drag race pits, you know, everybody has a golf cart. Next thing you know, somebody's golf cart's going to be a little faster than the next guy's golf cart. Well, not unlike this here as well. The pit bikes, well, they start racing them in the pits pretty soon. Studs in the tires, and we got a class.
And you know, at the drag strip and a lot of other events as well, it's not unusual to see a snowmobile motor on a golf cart today.
And the 74 of Josh Decker off to a great start. On the other side, the 8 Zach Coons in the back taking it easy, and that's why, because Taylor Sickles, man, he's having a hard time keeping that thing vertical.
He's doing some loops there. That's what he's doing. I got to tell you that one of the machines out front here, it's kind of neat the way things all start out here. You know, here we are in the pit bike races. Josh and Decker, your leader. That's an original Honda Mini Trail, and those things have great value these days, Ken, because they don't make them anymore.
I actually had one when I was growing up, but more importantly, look at the skill of these guys. I mean, they're literally sideways in every turn trying to hang on to them. You really have to have some great balance. How about a little bar-to-bar action right there?
Yeah, he gave him a shoulder there and said, hey, it's time for me to go around. If they go wheel to wheel, if they go wheel to wheel, man, and somebody's liable to go overboard.
I don't know that Coons has a whole lot of stuff in those tires, a lot of air out of those tires. Maybe that's the difference, but he's really struggling with that trail bike, and just that quickly it can all go wrong. Taylor's really fighting it, man.
Yeah, he has fought it all since the first drop of the green flag there. Final lap, 1 to go.
The 76 of Greg RUBANACKER, and he just turned into the back wheel of the leader there, Josh Decker, and it cost him big.
How about that? A big old wheel stand at the end, and then Decker struggles to get back on, but he gets the job done. Hey, that's the way it all got started. I mean, you start out with these pit bikes, you know, now we're into full-bore ice racing, man.
And your starter guard heat race results as Josh Decker out front, followed by Hoffman and RUBANACKER. All right, now this is the main event. Of course, that heat race determines the starting position here for the main event. And Josh Decker is on the pole.
And he's going to take that inside line by choice. Now your second place bike ends up clear to the outside. Now there's your man that ended up falling down about 3 times right there in the middle of the pack. But the shortest way around this surface is the inside groove. And your heat race winner has chosen to be there. Number 8 having trouble. There, he's got to refire now. Missing 1 scooter yet. And here he comes.
Revving them up, keeping them cleaned out. Actually, a very, very talented group here just to keep these things upright. Oh, hold on to it. Oh,
man. Red light here.
It almost cost him. They go, oh, foot peg to foot peg. And I'll tell you, man, Josh Decker playing hardball. He wanted that lead bad.
Man, he did. I think it was just about to jump that line right there. And if you do, of course, that's a DQ, and it'll put you in a different spot. But again, he wanted that inside line. He won the heat race, and as a result, had his choice, and he's out front of it.
331, Stephen Hoffman in second place. He got a good start there, had to lead briefly before Josh Decker just drove it right in underneath him.
Pretty much all little 50cc's. If you take a look at the differences in the frames, you can see some that are just a little bit bigger, some of the height of the tires, and some of the tires are a bit more narrow. To me, I would think a narrower tire would be disadvantageous here. I think you'd want the little bit more wider tire for the grip, particularly when you're running low on air, and you only get two studs per spot on there.
Yep, I agree with you 100%, and you can see the rear tire on that one nice and wide as he's letting a lot of air out of that one, trying to get some grip and doing a good job with it. We saw him doing wheel stands at the end of the heat race as the white flag comes out. Needless to say, he's very comfortable on this thing on the ice.
Yeah, watch that thing as it goes in the corner. Keep an eye just on the rear tire there for Deckard, and you can see right about now how much air is actually out of that tire. See if he does another wheelie. Hell, a little one. Little blooper there. Deckard, your champion, your battle for second.
And Hoffman looking back at those guys. And he's down. Those guys are having a blast. Hoffman and RUBANACKER, and Hoffman hangs on for second place. Let's talk to our winner.
All right, Josh, you know, these pit bikes, we know that they were just for recreation a couple of years ago and just actually for purpose to get people around the tracks. Now you guys soup them up, you make racers out of them. I know it's just a ton of fun. It's got to feel awesome to win.
Oh yeah, it feels great. Feels great.
What have you done to this thing to soup it up?
I got different forks, different tires, shocks, different motor.
All on a 50cc mini bike.
Yeah.
You have way too much time on